What is up, YouTube? HPJ here, and hi, it's been a minute since I had to record a podcast session. I've spent almost literally half the day trying to record a podcast session for you guys. So I hope it goes well because I am freaking the ever loving fuck out. But I appreciate you guys' support and your unconditional support for me. It is this Sunday, March 8th of 2026. It is also daylight savings time. It is pretty hot, so if you hear humming and noise in the background, that is actually my fan. It's not on full blast, it's actually on one, but I swear to God, I'm turning it into three in just a minute. But I hope you guys are all doing well. I know it's been a very long couple of weeks without me or any really major updates because I've been really focusing on myself. And that's kind of the things that I want to do is maybe lean back on the podcast sessions and maybe do maybe one or two a month instead of doing three or four a month, because it just gives me time to just focus on myself and less work I have to do. So it's a lot that I have to cram into this because it's definitely a lot. Most of my recording sessions have gone really well, and then for some reason I either get tired or I just over talk and then things just go bananas. So 3 major key points that I'm going to talk about in today's video are going to be Pokemon, Digimon, Yu-Gi-Oh! I'll start off with the smallest one of them all, and that's Digimon. The only real major update that I'm going to give you in terms of, talking about it. I know the structure decks are coming out in May. We get the Heroine set here in March. And then we're getting BT26 soon and BT25 soon. And then EX11 is already out. Do I know what's in most of these? No, I don't. Do I care? Not really. The only thing I care about is Heroine Set Volume 2, and that's only because Mirai reprint from EX6 is in that with the nice little fancy artwork that celebrates Cherry Blossom. And then I was looking at the stuff for... I really haven't been looking at much of anything. It's just that I know the next major wave of stuff is going to be Digimon Savers and Digimon Liberators again. Because they're milking the Liberator stuff like crazy. So, of course, they're going to drop more Liberator stuff. If you're interested in those, I definitely highly recommend maybe finding another channel that's focusing on Digimon as its primary. But I'm no longer focusing on Digimon as my primary because the Digimon community does not like me. And I'm not going to put more fuel to a fire. I'm just going to extinguish it and basically just walk away from Digimon as easy as possible because it's the easiest thing to do. Pokemon. Pokemon I want to save for last because Yu-Gi-Oh is up next with the updates I have for that. 300 YCS happened. It was a thing. Cute. Yay. Clap our hands. Alright. This legendary Modern Deck 2026 comes out Friday, March 13th. I will be looking for 3 of those so I can get Sky Striker cards, the X-Saber, basically the staples that are in the X-Saber and the Mitsurugi. But I really have no interest in playing Mitsurugi. I don't have any interest in playing X-Saber. I play Sky Striker. It's going to be Sky Striker for a while because currently right now with everything going on with Harpie, there's really not much need for me to touch it. I don't exactly know when the Battle of Legends set is supposed to come out for the TCG that's going to have the Shaddoll stuff, but I will be looking into that to get the Shaddoll cards that I need from it. And then after, that's pretty much it. I don't know what other stuff is coming out this year. I'm not really focusing on it. The Order of Chaos, or whatever the Chaos set's coming out in August, is whatever it is. I don't give a shit. I am basically now just on that mode of I really don't give a shit. If it's not benefiting any of the decks that I legitimately play or put the interest into, then fuck it. It can just sit there and rot, and I really don't give a fuck. Outside of that, really, the only other thing now is just waiting to see what's in Legendary Collection. What's in Rarity Collection 5, because we got an update a couple of days ago that Rarity Collection 5 is getting pushed back for the US release. I don't know about Latin America, because Latin America is already dealing with the pushback on the Yu-Gi-Oh! legendary, L26D. That's literally what the code name is for the legendary modern dex. Is that it's going to be L26D, legendary 26 dex, in short. So those are going to be pushed back to later on in the month, while we're here in America going to get the pushback for the later release of Rarity Collection 5. And if anything, I want to see what's in Rarity Collection 5, make a major video on it, and then go from there. Because I'm not doing what I did the last couple of Rarity Collections, where I just banned out different videos. No, I'm just going to do it all at once. So whenever Dual Daddy or Yu-Gi-Oh! Respect posts the major spoilers, I'll just do it then. I just don't have time for that. I have other things I want to focus on. Like, I want to play Pokemon. I'm currently playing Pokemon right now, that you cannot hear in the background because I've turned the volume down. But I'm currently playing Pokemon. I'm having so much fun playing Pokemon. Which Pokemon am I playing? I'm actually playing the ports of Generation. I'm actually playing Fire. I'm playing Leaf Green. Fire Red I won't be buying till this weekend because I want to focus on getting up to Cerulean City right now. Especially because I am so out of money that it's not even funny. I know about the glitch in this generation where I can use the what is it I can use? Oh, it's the glitch where I can go and battle against one of my opponents. That's part of the Nugget Bridge, the rocket at the end of Nugget Bridge, and they'll constantly give me nuggets. So if I do that for a couple of times, then I'll have plenty of money to spare for Great Balls and stuff, so I can catch Abra. I'm going to be farming Abra, actually, and my Butterfree will be strong enough to farm that Abra. I basically am just really enjoying Pokemon right now, so Yu-Gi-Oh! And Digimon can just flock off, and I have other things to be more concerned about with Pokemon, really, because I'm waiting for Gale of Darkness to drop on NSO. Then I'm going to be playing that. I really need to play Wind Waker. I have not touched Wind Waker, and Wind Waker is sitting right there, but apparently that's not the good version of Wind Waker that I need to play. I need to play the HD version of Wind Waker, because that makes it easier for me not to go find a chart, to find a chart, to find a chart, which I think was the Japanese version. I think in the international version, I only really had to go find a chart, to see a chart, to find a chart. Which still, at that point, is just better than what I'd have to do in the Japanese version. For those who don't know, in the Japanese version of I say Puzzle and Dragons, the Japanese version of of Wind Waker, you had to find multiple charts to find the shards of the Triforce, to then find more pieces of the Triforce. It was very, very stupid, but it makes a lot of sense of why it is the way it is. Because they were trying to basically just flush out that period. But, if you're at the point of the game where you're trying to finish the game, let me finish the game. That's all I ask for, is please let me finish the game. So, that's basically where I'm at now. Because I've not played Wind Waker. I've never touched Wind Waker. So, this will be my first experience with Wind Waker. And I hope I have fun with it. I'm not going to try to 100% Wind Waker. I don't know if, I've heard it is possible, but this is really my first playthrough, and I kind of want to just do the first thing I do when I play a Zelda game, is just try to beat all the dungeons, get all the items, do the mythical shit, and then just enjoy it and have fun. So I think that's really much what my focus is when I play Wind Waker. Once I get done with Wind Waker, I guess just wait till they drop Twilight Princess. But then even I heard then that Twilight Princess in that version isn't good either. So it's like, is there anything good within, the array of things that is presented? Because now I'm kind of just like, oh, I guess this is a thing. So yeah, and with Gale of Darkness, most of us are really just waiting to see if they're going to attach it to Pokemon Home, because Fire Red and Leaf Green are going to be able to attach to Pokemon Home, which is awesome. But I really want to see if they're going to do the same thing with Gale of Darkness, or if that's even possible, and that's why they haven't moved over Gale of Darkness and Coliseum, because people are going to want to move those Pokemon from those games into home and then move those into the games that they want them in. So I can't really give you a definitive answer myself, but I hope so. So that'd be cool, at least for the long run. But for right now, no, we don't know really much of anything going on. Puzzles and Dragons, I'm waiting for the Valentine's Day stuff, which I don't know when that's dropping because right now they're focusing on My Hero Academia. And we had got the Butlers and Maids event again, which I'm so sick of gung-ho trying to push these damn Butlers and Maids and all this side shit that, incohesive to what we have already getting in the NA. So it'd be nice to have all the NA stuff together, but I guess I'm just asking for way too much at that point, huh? Because I really want another Valentine's Day Noah. Really just to circulate everything. Because I do not have another Valentine's. I only have 2 Noahs, and I should have enough cards to exchange for a third. Because I want a full team of Valentine's Day Noah. If people understand that, because Valentine's Day Noah is amazing. She unlocks your or changes all the things on the board to water and fire. Fire on the top, water on the bottom. No, water on the top, fire on the bottom. And it's really just spamming through. Please tell me my neighbors did not just turn on their music. Oh my god. Well, I hope you can't hear it, because I can't hear it in my room. But yeah, basically that's what's going on with Puzzles and Dragons. Because I would like to play Puzzles and Dragons with cohesiveness, but honestly I don't think I can. Because it's just really not anything that I have for the cohesiveness. Oh shit. Oh, a star piece. Nice. I can sell that and gain hella money. So for the most part right now, I'm just really much just wearing out or waiting out for everything and seeing what could come potentially next for Pad. But from what I heard in JP, I'm not expecting much. And I really did try to play the JP server. It's just, for whatever reason, the JP server update fucked with my damn phone. My phone fucked with it, I guess. And unfortunately, yeah, it just didn't work out. So I X'd that account. I am playing Monster Striker. I don't know if you guys remember Monster Striker, but I don't know. I might have to just put Monster Striker on the back burner too. I haven't really played many other games outside of it because now I'm going back to recording things. But I feel like I should just make recording things a minimal. Because after this, I got to go to the wash house so I can wash my clothes, so I can have my clothes for Monday, so I can have them for work. I gotta wash a jacket. I gotta wash a blanket and stuff. So yeah, I got a lot of stuff to wash. But I'm very, very excited just to go outside and get some air because right now my neighbors have decided to turn their music on. I try not to complain, but it's also just like, you guys got enough warning signs. Did you not listen? And what is up with all these damn neutral natured ass Pokemon I'm catching? Like, all the Pokemon that I've caught so far are all neutral natures. But in the natures that I need them to be really good in. Like, I have a Geodude that's hardy nature. With these minus physical attack, minus special attack. I need you to be buffed up in physical attack. So this kind of really just sucks. So it's just, I'm dealing with so much at once, it's not even funny. And I really was going to, pan out maybe a good portion of things, and I was just like, no, fuck it, just give them all everything. Because I still need to record the Fire Red Leaf Green video for you guys, but I never got a chance to do that because I never got a chance to sit down and really talk. Because I need to give myself the time to talk about it. So maybe I'll do it later on in the day, and hopefully when my neighbors aren't playing their loud ass music. And then from there, I'm going to basically be okay with everything. I know a lot of people are probably waiting for me to drop a Harpie deck profile, seeing as that Dark Arm Duelist, and I forget what the other ones had dropped theirs, but I'll be honest, I just don't have a need to drop a Harpie deck profile right now when the support is really lackluster as fuck. We have no new cards coming, no confirmation of TCG or OCG getting anything new. Then even then, if I did build it, I'd have to proxy it, and Lord knows I'm going to have to hear that bullshit. So, I can't really, be like, yay, and then really be like, yay. Because honestly, I'm just like, at points, I'm just so over the bullshit that I get dragged into for like the mental, physical, and like the gymnastics of shit. So after that, I am going to basically here. Let me turn this up just a bit more, because that's Gerudo Town in danger. Here, I'm gonna just turn on some music from Tears of the Kingdom. So yeah, I basically am just really trying to find like my balance of everything, but it's been so difficult, really. And especially after this week, because I had a really long week, really long day Friday. Basically, like a majority of supervisors came to the job. So what initially happened was last Friday we were supposed to have a special lunch for the students and staff at the school. Yeah, I had to make it. Which luckily my supervisor, he helped with a major portion of it. I just had to stand there and cook most of it. And then most of the stuff that did need to be cooked, my manager and coworker helped me with. But basically it was, I can freely talk about it. And I'm not shitting on anyone who cooks a lot of things, but it's just like, you made food and really thought the kids were going to eat it, and it was just like, no, you don't know these students like you think you do, because you don't know them. We were supposed to be celebrating Black History Month, and their way of celebrating Black History Month was basically, hey, let's get a whole bunch of food together, and for the ancestors. And I'm just like, don't do this to the ancestors. And they did it to the ancestors. Was the food good? I will give it a 6 out of 10. If you want me to be 100% honest with you, I'm giving it a 6 out of 10. And the reason I'm giving it a 6 out of 10 simply is for this. These students, now, first of all, I just want to thank my students, because I'm going to thank my students when I see them on Monday, for coming and showing up. I think really, honestly, that was so nice of them to do. I'm sure many of them said, ew, it was nasty, and why are we still eating this? But I did warn them ahead of time that they came and sat. They said, hey, look, they're making this meal, all of this. And like I told, and I was telling them on Monday, I really appreciate them coming. They didn't have to. They could have just, went and ate what they wanted and, did what they did the last time. But I think this time, and just, telling them ahead of time is better than, not telling them at all. And I didn't want to not tell them at all. So, from there, I was told we had that. And then I am missing a trainer. There's supposed to be a trainer with a long Radicator level at a ridiculous level. Shit. Okay. But yeah, growl. But it's a whole lot of stuff that was going on, and it's just like, how like you try to just keep your P's and Q's. That's basically what I was like, keeping my P's and Q's. Especially with everything going on. So yeah, we basically served the kids jell-off rice. I know, because that's the thing too. It's like, my kids have never had jell-off rice that I know of. Some of the kids said they did, some of them didn't. Some of them said they never had it. I did direct everyone, the kids that I worked with. I said, hey, listen, this is what's going on. This is the flyer that I'm going to show you about, what's being cooked on Friday. Everybody said, okay, thank you. Because we weren't really given a confirmation at that point either. But then we were told since, what was it? Oh, that since the dates were changed because of stuff that was going on, they're like, okay, so now we're going to finally do it on Friday the 6th. So we're like, okay. And then, like, they had, cookies were made, chocolate chip, and, oatmeal raisin. There was greens, black eyed peas and okra, jollof rice, and then jerk chicken. But it wasn't like regular jerk chicken. This was like pieces of jerk chicken, and then it was, at that point it wasn't even jerk chicken because you don't add barbecue sauce to jerk chicken. I didn't come up with this meal, by the way. I just wanted to defend myself and say that I did not come up with the ideas for this meal. I was just there to serve it, and I did. So that's exactly what I did. I served. No, I wasn't serving face or country. I was just there to serve. Actually, I didn't even serve. I was in the back cutting the chicken and putting chicken into the pan so that those who were outside had more food coming. But then what really got me was that we ran out of chicken. How did we run out of chicken? Even my supervisor was like, how did we run out of chicken? I said, I don't know. Like, that's odd. And he was like, yeah, because I cooked. He's like, I cooked a number of chicken that it shouldn't have been no chicken. It should have been chicken for at least the whole time. Which, obviously, yeah, that means that somebody was getting more food than they were supposed to. And then it became an issue of, and I still don't like this whole philosophy, but basically, we only gonna feed you once. And then it's like, well, what do we do with all this extra food? Oh, I guess keep it so when you guys now can eat. Because did I get to eat? No, I didn't get to eat. I had to wait till after the kids were finished. And then after cleaning up to eat. While my supervisors and the staff from headquarters in my division got to go sit down and have a lunch. And then they couldn't because the custodian needed to clean up. And we're like, hey, I got to clean up. I'm still like on my, I still got to do my stuff. So they had to basically took their plates, wrapped everything up, and went back to headquarters. And it was like, you can tell who was like there to help you and who wasn't. Because if you were there to help me, you would have known we had all these dishes to clean. So we had to clean dishes. Me, my manager, and my coworker. We had to clean dishes. We had to clean up everything. Everything had to be cleaned. We hadn't even done most of the other stuff because we were just waiting till tomorrow to do it. It was just ridiculous. And my manager was just like, we'll just go home. And I was like, yeah, we'll just go home. We'll worry about this on a Monday. Which is the smartest thing to do. So, do I need Cliff Ferry to get Abra? To get Mr. Mime? I think it's Abra. God, I hope it's Abra. Because otherwise I'd have to come back here and do all of that. But I think by the time I come back here, I should have cut. So, cut and enough money for Great Balls, too. But yeah, no, like I said, I did, my kids enjoyed it. I think that's all that really matters. Because I talked to them on Monday too, so. And, the scientist, yes, the one that I have to battle to get the fossil. So I think here in Leaf Green, I'm going to get the Helix fossil. And then in Fire Red, I'm going to get the Dome fossil. So this one's going to have Lord Helix, praise him. And then the other one is going to have Lord Helix, what do we call the Dome fossil? I don't know what we call the Dome fossil, but yeah, Lord Helix, praise him. And that's who we're going to be getting is Lord Helix. Voltorb. Voltorb doesn't have any electric moves yet. It's like level, 12? Oh, it might have static. Oh, it just has charge. Oh, good. I know it's supposed to have charge. Because a lot of electric Pokemon do not have really good movesets in Gen 3. Because of how stupid things are. Because charge is supposed to power up electric moves. But then in later gens, it's powerful electric moves and it increases special defense. So I don't know what major benefits Voltorb gets, but confusing Voltorb seems like the best solution. Butterfree is now level. Ooh, I'm learning Stun Score. I guess it's time to say goodbye to String Shot. Just Tackle, I want Dust. I don't think I'm gonna keep Poison Powder. I'm gonna get Sleep Powder. And then Coffer. So I'm playing a whole lot of Pokemon games all at once, by the way. On my phone, I'm emulating Generation 5. And then here I am playing Gen 3 on my Switch. And I have all neutral nature Pokemon right now. My entire team is nothing but neutral natures. Yeah, I want Lord Helix. You attain Lord Helix is fossil. Praise him. And then the Super Nerd got the Dome Fossil. And then we'll see the Dome Fossil later as a Kabutox. Oh, look, an antidote. Hold on. I need to check something real quick. In-game trades for Generation 5. And for Gen 3. Fire everything. Fire Red, all the in-game trades for Fire Red and Leaf Green. Okay, so first in-game trade. Do you need the Abra or do you need the Fairy? Oh, it's an Abra. Okay, so it's Abra from Miming, the Mr. Mime. Okay. And I think this Mr. Mime is gonna always be timid nature. You two choose Dynamic Punch and Mega Punch and Mega Kick? Mega Punch. Yeah, Mega Punch and Mega Kick are what these two teach you. Okay. But I don't want to teach any more Pokemon Mega Punch and Mega Kick yet. And then this is Roar, TMO5. Okay. She has a Paris and a Parasite. Alright, I've made it to Cerulean City. Nice. So yeah, it's mainly Pokemon Talk this video. Because everything else that I wanted to do, I'll probably do later. Yeah, no major, just those small little updates. The here's and there's, the where's and how's. And then, that's pretty much it. I don't have anything major or big to really talk about outside of that. I'll just keep you guys posted. Because what I wanted to talk about in this video is probably going to be a little longer than normal. So, yeah. Alright guys, I'm going to wrap up the video here because I got everything to do. I'm hungry and I still need to go to the watch house. So with that said, thank you guys so much for watching. I will catch you guys next time. HPJ, signing out. Take care. Bye-bye.